One very hated ship by the Adrinet fandom, which has been most of the miraculous fandom over the years, is Adrigami. If you were here in 2017, you probably remember the shippers freaking out and the microaggressions anytime Kagami breathed at all. She made people mad by doing nothing, by being in love and unproblematic. I guess the fandom back then wasn't used to unproblematic characters, so this was something new and scary to them. Y'all don't wanna see some of the comments people were making on Kagami and Kagami only, even when Adrigami became canon for the 5 seconds that it lasted. Notice how they never shat on Adrian once for getting with her? You are getting in the way of our ship, boo. Tomato tomato. They're actually so much more interesting than Adrinet, and it's been too long, we need to admit this. And finally talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant being messy post-breakup writing by involving their freak-ass parents where they shouldn't be and where they don't fit, to do a forbidden romance trope for Adrinet, or to just prove they got the worst parents in the show. Shit, that worked. But before their parents' alleged involvement in this mess of a ship, we should start from the beginning. Speedrun of their evolution. Season 2. Adrian is doing fencing tryouts where he meets his new love interest. Her coolness and her mushroom haircut enchanted him, but he wins against her and she mad as hell. He asks for a rematch. She gets akumatized. She gets dekumatized. They officially meet. Cue the line everyone was gagging over in 2017. They arrange a rematch. The end. And that's how Adrigami started. Just randomly in fencing class. Keep this in mind for later. Next. Frozer. The episode the fandom was planning to throw bricks at Kagami for. So they're fencing and she defeats his ass easy. He looks at the rose he was gonna give Ladybug. Kagami comes in, he vents and she talks about changing targets. Oh, she want him so bad already. And she gets the rose. Plag tells Adrian to ask Kagami out. He asks Marinette what to do and they end up with a Lucanette Adrigami double date at the ice rink. Okay, Yuri on ice. The Yuri being Mirigami. After the Akuma, she gives him a kiss and he says he's not ready to change his target. Animistro. They're both at the Ladybug and Chat Noir movie, and for most of it they're kinda just chatting together while the demon duo Clonette are trying to kill Kagami for no reason. OMG, get a hobby. But don't forget the little scene with Tomoe and Nathalie and the piece of paper she's signing. This is actually what changed everything. This contract supposedly is what turned their kids from their kids to their employers for life. Or at least until Gabriel died. Season 3. Oni-chan. Lila takes a pic of herself kissing Adrian's cheek and sends it to Kagami to make her jealous. Kagami has a meltdown and gets akumatized. She gets dekumatized. The end. Ikari goes. There's a game you can play to win a date with Adrian. I guess? You gotta work in pairs though, and surprise, Kagami was paired with Adrian's number 2 stan Marinette. Marinette tries to sabotage them so they don't win, and they end up not winning because Tomoe gets akumatized and the game is interrupted. I think? Heart Hunter. The poly trio Adrian, Kagami and Marinette run away from the bourgeois anniversary celebrations. Marinette feels like a third wheel, so she leaves. Kagami wants to kiss him but he's not sure. Miracle Queen. They're dating, I guess. Only took 1 season. Flopdrinet, take notes. Season 4. Lies. Well, this didn't last long. After Adrian having to excuse himself from dates a million times, Kagami is not having it. On top of that, he lied about going to get the Marinette Lucky Charm and later said he found it but she had it. Oh, Adrian, you messy bitch. She gets akumatized. Gets dekumatized. They break up. He asks if they can still be friends and she tells him she'll let him know when she's ready to see him again. How did he fumble a bad bitch? OMG. Adrian, you don't deserve shit. Bye. Like he really didn't want her and she was willing to give him everything. She was lying to her mama to make more time to spend with him, meanwhile his ass was running off like Cinderella. Gabriel Agresti. They're at Gabby's party with Felix and Chloe and Marinette's nosy ass disguised as a waiter in Adrian's room, and Kagami is kinds glaring at everybody. Mr. Pigeon 72. Marinette drags Kagami to Adrian's pool photoshoot that has a very confusing angel theme. Why are we at this public pool for anyone to come in? I thought y'all were more professional? Anyways, Kagami tells her she wants nothing to do with him because he broke her heart. What did she get after this shitshow? 1. Stay away from Marinette's crazy ass? Or 2. Marinette and Adrian are meant for each other? You have 1 second to guess. Well, 2 apparently. Kagami is someone holding you at gunpoint to say this to convince the viewers? Because even you don't believe that. Like, no way this is what you think after she embarrassed you at Adrian's random ass photoshoot. Okay? Optigami. She tells him to run to a safe area. Damn, she better than me, I'd let that bitch die? Men ain't shit, Kagami, you should try lesbianism. Glaciator 2. They're friends again. Season 5. Now here's where it gets really messy. Because until now all Tomoe did was appear once every season to get akumatized and disappeared after. We only saw the little contract and didn't worry too much because Tomoe never shows up. Well, She's no replacing Nathalie as Gabriel's side bitch because Nathalie retired from villainism to be the mom who stepped up. Multiplication. Tomoe gets akumatized as a test drive to see how the miraculous transfer through the alliance rings works. They launch the collab with Adrian and Lila as the prototype I models, because apparently Adrian and Lila are not humans. Okay, I was not sure why they chose Lila at first to sell this love story between her and Adrian and not Kagami and Adrian, since it's later revealed that their plan was to use their kids as PR. Like whatever happened to the Adrigami world domination they started shoving down our throats even before Lila was fired from the Gabriel brand? Okay, let's take it one by one. Determination. Adrian is starting to remember how good it felt when Marinette took a piece of his hair in the wax museum back in season 3 and he now wants her. But he's not sure, so Kagami advises him to ask her out and his dumbass says they should meet at the wax statue museum so they can recreate the wax statue monologue scene. Is somebody gonna match his freak? Marinette brings Luca along for some reason and Adrian brings Kagami too. LMAO, I thought this was a two-people date? This is like the opposite of anime. Luca and Kagami set them up to be alone and after the Akuma Adrian is convinced he's in love. No baby, you're just confused, I promise. Girl, whatever, Marinette matched your freak, I guess. In Perfection, Kagami has a suicidal episode because she's convinced she's not good enough to be anyone's friend. Actually, nothing really happens with Adrian in this episode, not sure why I'm recapping this one. But chat noir is there, I guess. Protection. This is where we get more Gabi Tomoe Vegas dialogue about their kids being perfect just as they planned. Kagami is over at Adrian's house and Tomoe is spilling tea with Gabi. No, they're actually spilling tea because his broken ass arm is probably shaky and can't serve the tea properly. They want their kids to date and do PR for their brand for no reason. Apparently they think children dating really sells. Also, she tells him to move the date of the Diamonds Dance because he'll die soon. The Diamonds Dance. Ah yes, the event that is definitely not the first time they do and something Emily most definitely agreed with according to what we know about her hating rich people shit and being a known humble ass bitch. But I guess it's not the first time they do this rich people gathering? Adrian tells Kagami he'll plan a picnic date for Marinette just when they think their kids are talking about getting back together. No, my child can't have their own will and feelings, that's crazy. We love the Middle Ages. Kagami is later brainwashed by Lila's sausage wig and gets akumatized and interrupts the Adrinette picnic. After the Akuma they have a poly trio moment and Kagami accepts defeat. Kagami breaks down because Adrian was never so sure about her as he is with Marinette now. Yeah baby, he never loved you, he just thought you were cute, I guess. Maybe it was gender envy and not attraction after all. But keep in mind Tomoe and Gabriel brainwashing their kids to get back together, just like they did in Emotion. The Diamonds Dance is here and all the rich Kayas gather. Adrian and Kagami are the ball's king and queen. So like who was the king and queen the previous years? We will never know because as much as they don't wanna admit it, the Diamonds Dance is an afterthought. Sorry. I mean, don't they already got Gabriel's cult parties? Like the one in Gabriel Agresti? Literally, what's the difference? That they're all dressed the same here? In black and white like we about to play human chess. With the exception of Kagami in red. Anyways, even though Adrian never got to go to this event, Felix did and it was a lot of fun. Especially when he realized it's not just Adrian who was forced in this rich people event. It's also Kagami who has an extremely controlling bitch mother. He flirts with her now knowing she used to date his cousin Ijbal. And she doesn't know that's not Adrian either, so she just cringes because he's dating Marinette. She says she's jealous because he's closer to how she wishes he's been with her with Marinette. But that she will shut off her feelings because Marinette is her friend. Marinette could never. After the Red Moon tragedy we all back to where we were. And after this Kagami gets with Felix, so Adrigami is over for good. But that doesn't stop their freak-ass parents from trying to sell a fake relationship of their kids to the public. Pretension. Felix gives Kagami her amok and her mother has a fake one so she can't control her. Gabriel announces to Adrian he'll be going to London for the next school year. Don't ask why London of all places, I have no idea. Mind you, this is after Tomoe knows about Felix too. Like, you not worried about Adrian and Kagami going to the one place Felix, your mortal enemy who you wanna take down, will definitely be at? Bye. Revelation. Lila is officially fired from the Gabriel brand and is replaced with Kagami. Collusion. Tomoe and Gabriel's next release is Police Robots. They talk about this with the mayor and it goes terribly wrong because Chloe becomes Kim Jong-un's daughter. If you think about it, that's literally Andre. Anyways, in Revolution, Lila steals Tomo's laptop so she can somehow have access to the mansion through it. In the season 5 finale, Gabriel and Tomer have locked their kids up and drugged them while they destroy the world using them as bait. Because they misbehaved in the last episode. By misbehaved I mean they dared to escape their hotel rooms that they were forced in. But don't worry because now they are deprived of all human contact and human senses. They are not going anywhere now. Got them good. Meanwhile, the entire world is brainwashed and drugged and is looking for Adrian and Kagami, who according to innocent little Gabriel are kidnapped by Ladybug and Chat Noir. Father of the Year, OMG how sweet, he's doing a little Amber Alert moment. People are getting nightmares and the only way to get rid of them is to become a Gabrinator by putting on his merch. But this only works with the Alliance ring. Gabriel is stupid because if he really wanted world domination he would be doing this with all his merch. Like imagine this but with one of his dresses LMAO. Anyways, once you put on the ring you get a video of Adrian and Kagami the cutesy couple doing cutesy couple things according to what the wearer likes. They really said we're doing custom ads for everyone. Everyone including porn addicts? It's Gabriel, so I bet his generated Adrigami ads get concerning. Mind you, this man allows people to undress his son's model in their ring, so Marinette beats Gabriel's ass and calls him out for being a creepy ass bitch using his son's image and a fake relationship to get money. As you all know, this ends with Gabriel dying and Tomoe in her military wife era. Oh no, I miss my husband. She swears she'll keep his legacy alive or some shit. Yeah, we know. So, you might have a lot of questions now just like me. One thing we all know is Tomo's creepy ass can't keep up with PR ship anymore. Nobody on her side. She all alone now. Like everyone knows, Adrian is not dating Kagami. You not fooling anyone. But let's go all the way back to Adrigami's first episode with all we know now. What's very strange about their first time meeting is this. Gabriel and Tomoe orchestrated the meeting in fencing. Right? Because judging from all the ominous just as we planned shit they keep saying all over season 5, it makes you wonder if they both signed their kids there in season 2 so they'll meet and fall in love or some shit. But no, they didn't, because not once did we see Gabriel and Tomoe interact or control their kids and manipulate them when they talk about their feelings like they do in season 5 after they've broken up. Retcon? I say most definitely, because Adrigami came and went and their parents didn't even say anything. The contract from Animistro? Yeah, their kids dated after that, but they were never forced to. So I guess the contract didn't involve their kids doing PR for them. Like Kagami wasn't even in the modeling team of the brand until Lila was fired. Because the only reason Gabriel gave Lila that spot in the first place was to keep Adrian away from girls. Oh, so you want your son to be gay? One thing I still don't understand where they were going with is the whole perfection designed for perfection thing. Because we all know Emily designed Adrian. Like she created him, and from all the videos we've seen of her, nowhere does she say Adrian, my perfect son, will date Tomo's perfect daughter Kagami, period. Like she literally says Adrian will create his own vision of happiness. So what the fuck does perfection calls for perfection just as we planned mean? Don't piss me off, y'all didn't plan shit. The timing of them deciding to force this PR relationship is not helping either. Like, at least do this while your kids are dating and not after they've broken up. I don't know. This is how Tomoe and Gabriel fumbled. Like, your kids are exes for your information. Did they even know this? LMAO. Like Gabriel coming up to Adrian mid-season 5 going, why don't you and Kagami get back together? Y'all were so cute, I shipped it, my brother in Christ. Did you even know they were dating? Y'all are stupid. They don't care how awkward it is between them since they dated. Like, it's so funny. Kagami and Adrian aren't even actors? And the reason I'm not convinced they planned their kids dating is because they were trying to push this Liladrine agenda before she was fired too. Then they just changed Adrian's quote-unquote love interest in the alliance ring and thought we wouldn't notice. And drugging their kids, locking them in white rooms with no way out, leaving them defenseless while they're lying and terrorizing the world is crazy. Okay, something else I wanted to explore that I've been thinking forever. My theory on season 5 Adrigami that is probably true to some extent. Kagami was brainwashed to like Adrian. Hear me out. Throughout season 5 she's kind of in limbo. She's getting over Adrian, mind you, it's been over a season since they broke up and he's long moved on. The second someone presses her vulnerable spot she goes back to being jealous and saying she still has feelings for him, like what happened with Lila. But what is more concerning is the way we've seen Tomoe gaslight her. Every time she talks about perfection and principles and what she expects of her daughter, she always ends up twisting her daughter's feelings and convincing her to do whatever she says because only then she'll be perfect. And Kagami strives for perfection because it's the only way she'll get her mother's approval. And Tomoe has told her she's the one for Adrian and she's weak for respecting his relationship with Marinette. OMG, training your daughter to be a homewrecker is crazy. No, because I truly don't think Kagami's feelings for Adrian at this point are romantic. I think her mother gaslighting her to think she still loves him is the reason she also convinces herself that and ends up hurt every time she realizes they're over. And that's why she was so quick to move on the second someone opened her eyes to the manipulation from her mother. Kagami might have felt jealous seeing Adrian treating Marinette how she wished she treated her when they dated, but that doesn't mean she still loves him and wishes he treated her like this now. The truth is Kagami is so deprived of love she'll do everything to feel even a little bit of it, and that's why she gave Adrian so many chances even if she knew how it'd end. Because even those 2 seconds their dates would last before he ran off with an excuse mean so much to her as someone whose life is so controlled down to the last detail. Even if she's made to do something she doesn't like, she'll do it so she won't be a disappointment. That's my theory. The answer to the title of this video after everything we said. Why the forced romance trope in the show sucks. For one, it doesn't work. They literally decided last minute they want to push this agenda of their kids dating when they could have done it from the start. Adrigami dated for like 2 episodes and their face is killing me. Why does no one give a fuck? But 1 whole season after the breakup, only now you got this idea? Only when Adrian and Marinette started dating they started pushing this fake relationship. It's giving chat blanc all over again. I'm convinced the only reason they did all this is so we'll get Adrinet drama, but like, there is no reason they should have this many ops as a couple. Damn, I wanna be as delusional as Gabriel and Tomoe because y'all really thought this collab ate. Like, I get it, they're controlling and abusive as fuck down to their kids' love lives, but why make it public? Because now every time either of them slip up being seen with someone else in public, you'll have to keep up this lie. Like, the whole school knows about Marinette and Adrian dating, and after the Adrigami propaganda ads came out, everyone was asking them if they were okay. And Gabriel and Tomoe aren't even doing this Adrigami AI propaganda just for the brand either, they're literally forcing them to convince people they're dating in real life. Gabriel was telling Marinette about his Adrigami world domination plan like it's serious business for him. Like, damn, y'all planning to force them to get married and breed after this? Honestly, they would go that far. The arranged marriage trope in a show set in France 2016 is crazy. And mind you, you didn't create a robot baby, you created a kid, so it's gonna be harder than you think. No matter how hard you try to dehumanize them, there will always be a Felix to end your ass. At the end of the day, Gabriel should have asked Emily to make him a robot, period. Like, at least those shits aren't sentient yet. Do we think Emily created Adrian with the intention to date Tomo's offspring in the future, despite everything we know about Emily saying otherwise? Is this retcon or just Tomoe and Gabriel being delusional? Let me know.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry! What have I done? I'm so sorry!
I can't feel my kid!
Oh crap! The tigers seem like to be, guys. I have bad nerves. I'm so sorry. Feel better, okay?
You sick, twisted white demon. When I catch you, Miss Lady Gaga, I swear to God, I will drag you and I will beat your ass. You stupid white bitch. Fuck you and fuck all the white gays who stand you, bitch. Fuck you. You ain't deserve shit. Ho. I can't even breathe right now. I can't even move. Fucking hag. That's what you are. Never release music again. Never. I don't want to hear your ass ever again. Thank God I ain't hear your acceptance speech. Fucking Lady Gaga. What is this shit?